The people of this district deserve to know what Marty Golden is all about and how he is talking out of both sides of his mouth, and about how when he says something here in his district, it really doesn't mean as much as what he does in his actions up in Albany. He talks about having want to protect rent regulation. There are 38,000 units right here in this district. But he won't talk about a millionaire's tax. He'll rather let those regulations expire with Dean Scalos up in Albany and put all those people, seniors and those that aren't wealthy, out on the street. Here in his district, he'll sign a pledge and talk about how it's important for independent redistricting, and then he'll go up to Albany and talk about, oh, we're going to do this in about 10 years through a constitutional amendment. Here, 58% of New Yorkers are in favor of marriage equality. But up in Albany, he won't even let the Republicans won't even bring it to a vote or support it. This duality, this talking out of both sides of your mouth, is something that we won't tolerate as young people here in New York City. We're tired of. It's time for a new policy.
He is also represented by a Republican who's opposed to everything that goes in lockstep with Senator Golden, Nicole Malley attack it. So we've got our work cut out for us here in Bay Ridge specifically. I can tell you, as someone who ran on redistricting reform in my last election, Marty Golden was asked at debates if he would support independent redistricting, if he would support single Bay Ridge Assembly District, and his answer was yes. And what does he do? He turns around and sides with the Senate Republicans who say that we can't constitutionally create an independent commission because we have to draw the lines. The most ridiculous argument that I've heard. And why did they do that? Because when you look at Senator Golden's district over the map of New York City, you will see large portions of areas in other Senate districts that are represented by neighborhoods. And Marty Golden's district is represented by blocks, in the sense that they gerrymandered the district so that the district goes from here in Bay Ridge, but it doesn't include the Bay Ridge Towers because they're Democratic votes in the Bay Ridge Towers, all the way out to Marine Park. And that is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's wrong on marriage equality. He's leading the fight against gay marriage in this state, and that is against the people in his district. He won't even meet with some of his constituents on the issue. And then talking about rent regulations, I had a meeting with advocates as well as the chair of the Assembly Housing Committee who said that there is one person who can single-handedly get rent regulations passed this legislative session in the Senate, and that is Marty Golden.
One of 54 state senators who signed a pledge to put in an independent redistricting council to change the line, to draw the lines based on the 2010 census, not the 2020.